Hi, this is Guy from UFO Hunters Worldwide. And I want to bring something up, and this is a message to the CIA. And I, as an ex investigator for for MUFON, I used to work for MUFON, but I have a request to the CIA. I know you can bring up your satellite imagery systems and you can ping the ocean for earthquakes and things like that. And I'd like you to bring up the computers, and I want you to put together a lithogram or a system to hear when something is splashed in the ocean. And I don't know how you're going to be able to do this, but you're going to need to get a drone and drop it into the water and record that sound of the props hitting the washing on the water and submerging. This is my thought. There could be submarines off the coast of the United States, and they may be sitting silent. But the idea is these drones, from what I heard, police officers are seeing these things come in off the water. And I am betting that these are waterproof drones. And the Iranians could be doing this. I mean, I'm not saying it's them, but I think it's somebody else that has more technological abilities. The thing is, the drones must recharge. They can't get out of it. They don't have an endless energy supply. So if you can get the satellites, you only need the satellites for about 16 hours. We know that they go back in the evening, they go back to get charged up, and then they come out in the evening, they go back in the morning. So if you can put a trace on the earth on which way these things are flying. I know you're having problems IDing these things, and apparently even infra is having a problem with it. But they do give off electromagnetic field from the motors spinning. So I know you have ability to check that too. So if you can trace these motors giving off a magnetic field, you could follow these motors and go into the water, and then also you can determine where the splashes are going on, where are they happening. And I got a good idea what's going on here. They may have a submarine sitting out in the water, and the funny thing is, we're talking thousands of these, they claim, right? Well, here's my thought. These things can keep going. All they need to do is go to the ocean, they go in, they go to the ship, and they exchange a battery pack, and they're back in the air. They don't need to sleep. These are robots. So they can do it automatic. The battery packs are there. They're designed to exchange automatically and go back out, or even they exchange their battery packs and then they go sit offshore on the bottom of the ocean with a clock ready to go. And then they surface and they go back at it again. I'm sincerely concerned about the EMP capability of these things, because if they have an ability to do an EMP on a small level, but if you got 1,000 or thousands of these things, they could take out areas without having to destroy the whole United States. They can just take out a power plant. They can destroy the power systems of a nuclear plant. They can take out the communication systems. They can take out the computer systems. They can take out a lot of different things. Not only that, if they fly really fast, they hit a surface, they can cause a very nasty explosion. So this is your job, CIA. Get out there and do it. Okay, because I know you can do it. Also, you need to change on the radar systems. You need to go to a frequency of the radar that is faster, because these things move really fast. You need something that it's not like 1,000 hits a second. You need something like 3,000 hits a second. You need to cycle faster, because in MUFON we discussed this a few times. One of the problems is they move in between the scan on the radar. They're out of the picture. I mean, these things can go 8,000 miles an hour. I mean, that's what we calculated, that these things can move. I don't know if these are those kind of drones though, but this is what I have seen. Orbs, and the orbs have no mass. You cannot see an orb, and these orbs are supposedly converting into a ship. Now, this sounds really bizarre, but this is what they're seeing. And can't prove it, but I've seen with my own eyes how an orb works because I've had one within arm's reach. Okay, they have no mass, but they're like an electric field being held in place, and I believe they're remotely controlled, and they're a system kind of like a Doppler where they send out a signal, but it's a constant signal. They can see 360 degrees around them live. So, and then they record the bounce back from what they see, and then they regenerate that as like a, like you put on those lenses and you can see around you like you're there, actually there. That's what we're dealing with. They can see remotely all the way around. So they're probably standing in their spaceship or standing on their other dimension or their other planet or their other whatever. They're looking at what's going on. I could explain to you what I see in another video, what I saw, how I experienced it, and who was there. So you'll have some proof by what I'm saying. Anyways.